that she didn't want something from like an American Music Award, a BET Award, an MTV Award, what? I saw one was the Breaking the Internet Award. I said, this girl done won every goddamn award. I swear to God, it's ridiculous. Y'all, I'm talking about our good friend, y'all. She's here on this show. Give it up for Miss Nicki Minaj.
Hey.
Bam.
Bam. I'm here.
Okay. All right, Nicki, first of all, you're looking good. You're looking good.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. She's like, oh, thank you. First of all, I know you got a team. How many people do you have on your team to get you ready all the time, like for appearances and awards and stuff like that?
Maybe like 4.
Oh.
I mean, hair, makeup, clothes.
Okay. But real quick, let's just talk. First of all, you're on because we want to talk to you about your latest one, your new one. With Lil Baby. We will talk about that here in just a second. But in a minute, though, well, first of all, we want to get into just trying to see what you've been up to for a while. Tell everybody what you've been doing.
Well, I've been working on music, of course, but also working on overall deals that don't have anything to do with music, like things that I will be able to announce soon. But really just, I think it's a certain time in everybody's life where you start really, really thinking about the future. I think obviously having a child makes you do that. And you start feeling like, you know what, I gotta be a lot more responsible with what I'm doing. Let me really plan ahead. So I'm taking steps to do things now that will be on, beyond me, will be here. But the music is always like the most exciting part, because that's where I come alive. That's where I have fun. If I'm not myself, I can't even create. And that was going on for a little bit while, I had a little bit of writer's block, and I shared that with my fans. But right now I think I'm almost done with my album completely.
Okay.
So that's why we can start putting out music. I just recently shot this visual with Baby. But me and Baby ended up doing 2 songs, and I might let the people hear both.
Oh, good. Okay. I saw the preview for the video. We saw that, and you got Tommy from Power.
Yep. Got Corey Hardrick in it. Yeah.
Anything else you can tell us about this album? Can you give us something else that you can tell that you haven't told and won't tell anybody else?
Okay.
Come on, give us a scoop.
An exclusive for you guys. Okay. Well, I recently reached out to a dance hall artist.
Okay.
Now, as I've always loved, dance hall artists from when I was growing up, right? And I just love dance hall, period. But I recently reached out to a male dance hall artist that I think will surprise a lot of people. If we can get this collaboration, going, I think it's going to be a real dope moment, you know what I'm saying, for the Caribbean and just, for the album.
Jay, do you have any ideas? Because Jay's father is
Jamaican. I'm trying to think my father's Jamaican. I know you're Trini. Like, I'm trying to figure out, who it could be. I'm like,
ain't gonna know. You ain't gonna figure it out. I don't think
Wow. But why are you using the word if? Because you Nicki Minaj, you can make that happen.
No, but no. Well, okay. Well, I'm currently writing the music. Like, he has done his part already, and it's at that time when I write my part and then I listen back to it a billion times and I'm heavily critical of myself, and then I'll decide at the end if it's gonna make the album.
Are we gonna get the trio on this album? Like, everybody wants to know Drake, Wayne. Come on now.
Oh, you know what? I just did. Wayne gave me a verse for something on my album already.
Okay.
So everybody, we are talking to Nicki Minaj, of course, this morning. And Nicki, of course, is talking about her new single, Do We Have a Problem? That features Lil Baby. We will talk more about that. But here's the interesting thing, though. You were just saying something, and it made me think about, what do you need to write your verses, or how do you get into the zone? Do you sit at your table at home, your dining table? Do you go in your bedroom? Like, how do you and where do you go to write?
Do you roll up a fat one?
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, I guess, being high always helps every situation, right?
Absolutely.
But you know what? Actually, since I had my baby, do you know I had not really smoked, and the thing that just recently made me smoke is what everybody I think could understand is probably one of the worst pains you can have is a toothache. That's what That's what made. Oh, hell no! Roll that blunt.
Yes.
So that was. I mean, I recently started, so that definitely helps. But I mean, you want to know the truth? The truth is, recently I go in the studio and freestyle, and actually it's been better that way because I've been having more fun that way. So sometimes I will I sit in the studio and I write just like everybody else. Listen to the beat over and over and over, right? But I always find that every time I step away from the studio, every time I step away from the book, if I go outside, if I go in the jacuzzi, if I go to a restaurant, that, or even going upstairs and just thinking, not thinking about it. To me, that's when all the ideas come. It's like when I'm trying too hard, I get these great ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I can get that. We are talking to the queen herself. We are talking to Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
Nicki. Okay. Now, by the way, I did call you a queen, and because you are the queen, okay, and you already know it, right? I mean, and when you think about it now, look at you, you're like,
I like her look. She's like, well, you said it.
but wasn't that your goal? When you first, set out to have the career that you have, people, they got to understand you were going for the top, right?
Of course. I said that on I think it was my second mixtape on a song with Lil Wayne called Go Hard. Mm-hmm. I said, I'm going to be the queen no matter how they shuffle. Skirts with ruffle. Louis on a duffel. I'm a bad muzzle. I mean, I said that originally, like before my album even came out, because yes, that's the goal. When anything you do, don't you want to be the best? I mean,
absolutely.
Basketball not win the motherfucking championship. Do somebody want to play basketball and not win a billion fucking rings? No. Who wants that? You should strive to be great. I mean, judges what's great differently, but yes, I wanted to be the greatest.
I love that.
And what about you as a mom? Like, one thing, first of all, let's shout out to all the Barbs, because between you and the Beehive, I don't think that there are better fans, right? Y'all be like, fans will cut people for y'all, okay, for real. But I was on your live earlier today where you got excited. I thought this was so cool that you said you were so excited for Rihanna when they announced her pregnancy. And that you actually felt the same way that fans feel when we feel like we're a part of y'all's lives. So now that you're a mom, you're an artist, you're a boss mom. What type of advice do you have for Rihanna that you may not have gotten, when yourself, you were becoming a mom?
Well, I remember when I last was with Ree, and she asked me something, and I thought it was odd. She was like, yeah, Nicki, I see you haven't really been wearing flats. The baby did that. The pregnancy did that. And I was like, yes. So what I will say, Rihanna, is women don't tell you the truth about pregnancy. They act like everything is cool and fine and roses and lilies. And it's not. Rihanna, swollen feet, can't walk, punching baby daddy in his face. If he get at any minute, prepare for all that. Prepare for mood swings, prepare to have to pee all night, and then can't sleep all night. Prepare for it all. But then there's something, the most magical thing I've ever experienced in my life. Mm-hmm. When you see your child come out of you. Oh my God. Nothing will ever compare to that feeling. If you live 105 years old, compared to that feeling. And people kept on telling me, yeah, well, once I said, why people don't tell you about the pain and da-da-da? They said, because they would tell me, well, it's because once you have the baby, you forget about it because you're so happy. And I'm like, no, I don't care what. But I understand now, all of that reward negates everything. Because even right now, and we're sharing it in my documentary that I'm working on. I know my fans about it. There's a part when we see my baby come out, I'm sitting there pushing, and then this little human comes out and he's crying. Every single time I get to that part in my documentary, I start bawling my eyes out. Like, what I will say is that, first of all, thank God for it every day. Every woman doesn't get that. Every woman doesn't get that. The ability to grow a human in your body. every woman doesn't get that. And that doesn't make them less of a woman either. But as women, we know, we understand what that is. That's like another level of superhumanness. Okay. And so that's
Now, by the way, do you have, because I did see too that you said that he keeps you up. Papa Bear keeps you up. You said sometimes, and that you don't get any sleep. You don't have a nanny, do you?
I don't have a nanny yet. We tried out 4 nannies so far.
Nicki, what was wrong with him?
Y'all, the last nanny, I swore this one was gonna work. I was bragging, telling my husband, yep, I know this is the one. I found the lady. The lady talked a good game, child. And like when it was time for the baby to go to sleep, we told the lady, here, we'll put him in the crib in this room if you'd like, where you are sleeping, or have him in his own room or whatever. So she ends up staying, having the baby be in the crib with her. But obviously we have the monitors, right? Next thing you know, we hearing the baby crying. So I'm giving her a second. I'm giving 30 seconds. I'm giving her a minute. And then mommy mode kicks in and daddy mode. We both go over there. And
she ain't sleep. Don't tell me that woman was asleep.
Curled up like a baby. Curled up. I'm talking about snoring, y'all. I'm not even trying to. I'm not trying to be snoring like it was the sleep of her life. But it's a lot of weird stuff. So we're looking for nannies. My husband's mother is the only one that really comes and helps us sometimes. So she might stay for a week or so, but we haven't had any help.
Okay. But by the way, for everybody's going to be hitting you up. They got to sign, what is that? An NDA, right? They can't talk about nothing that goes on in the house. They can't curl up and get too comfortable and sleep in the baby's room.
No.
Hey, Nicki, so with the success of you, like, I feel like you got the hang of hosting things. You go live on IG. You have like job interviews. You hosted the reunion. Yes. And the Queen Radio success. Now, I know you left Apple. When is Queen Radio coming back? Is it coming back?
Yes, and we have another company now. Queen Radio will be back. I think within a month. I think we're doing it is announcing within a week or so.
Okay.
Oh, it's coming back. Okay.
Okay.
Is that what you're doing on your IG right now? Because you left the phone number on your IG. You said leave a message if you have a problem. I want you to know I left a message because I had a problem and I wanted you to answer. Is that you gearing up for your radio show?
No, that's just a part of some promotion that they had me do for this song that we're releasing.
I loved it. Look, I'm ready for you to reply to me and give me my answer, child.
Okay. Now, Nicki, you had a lot of alter egos when you first came out. Do you still have those? And can you do any accents or anything?
I don't. Well,
Come on.
I always have Barbie never left. I think my probably would say Roman left at times, but I wouldn't say really left. I think he'll make it, come out a couple times in this new album. But the new alter ego that I started rocking with was Queen Sleaze, and Queen Sleaze is like Griselda type of vibe. That's the vibe he's pulling up on. Like Queen Sleaze don't want to be compared to females. She want to be compared to the dudes. You know what I'm saying? She blowing niggas heads off type. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Queen Sleaze is doing.
So is that something that bothers you though too? Because everybody considers you one of the greatest, like, you know what I mean, female rappers. But do you hate when they say a female rapper? And would you prefer they just say one of the greatest rappers ever?
I would prefer if they didn't single me out to be a female, because I think that I've done enough work and I think I've raised the bar enough.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not the end of the world. They say female rapper, I get it.
You know what, Nicki? I don't have no question for you. I'm gonna let them ask you the questions. All I want you to do is just stare at me.
Okay,
look at me.
Don't be a creep.
Look at me, Nicki.
Okay.
Look at this country boy from Mississippi. Just stare at me. Matter of fact, Nicki, don't even blink. Don't even blink. Matter of fact, come closer. Come closer, Nicki. Come on in, Nicki.
No.
So, Nikki, here's another question for you about, for what you do and everything, in your position, you're the queen, like you're the one, you're the top dog. And when these women and you have other female rappers that come out and they're going to borrow from you, copy you, whatever it is, take inspiration. Are you flattered or are you angered by it?
I think, well, I'm flattered as long as they, say, if they give you, your props, take from someone and you don't give them any props, then I don't think that feels too good for anybody,
Yeah.
But as long as they say this person, inspired me or influences me, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm. Who could battle you in a versus? And I know you got to go, but who could battle you in a versus?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because she's smiling.
Because she has somebody, she just don't want to say.
I might be.
Oh.
I might be entertaining the conversation. But I think there are a few people. I think there are maybe, well, two females for sure. And maybe 3 to 4 different men.
Oh wow. I know that's right.
Okay. All right. Listen, the single's out. When is that? The video, you teased it on your social media. Tell everybody all about it and where, all that.
It's coming out February 4th. That's on Friday. That's called Pink Friday. This February 4th with me and Little Baby. Joseph Sakura makes a cameo in the video. Corey Hardick makes a cameo. And we are very excited about it.
Okay.
And then is it true every Friday from now on you're going to be dropping a single?
I didn't say that. I just said it's going to.
Oh, I thought every Friday is Pink Friday. Okay, my bad. I put a little pressure on you.
Special every Pink Friday for my babies, but okay. I don't know.
Well, listen, thank you. Y'all got to give it up for this woman right here. Thank you so much, Nicki Minaj.
Hey.
I want to appreciate you very much for having me and for taking the time out to do this interview. So to all of the people that support you, all your listeners, hey, y'all, shout me out. You know what I'm saying?